Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Many businesses and governmental agencies are looking at going solar as a way to offset electricity bills and use more renewable energy. Heather Burgiss takes us to Camp Lejeune and shows us how a groundbreaking solar initiative with base housing is shining a green spotlight on North Carolina.
In neighborhoods on base at Camp Lejeune, you'll quickly notice the large rectangles on the roofs of many homes. It's not a satellite dish or new military technology, but a major energy-saving effort that is making these Marines go green.
No, I love to look down a street like this, and every single house has solar panels on it. These are solar thermal panels producing hot water. And this project will eventually have 2,200 homes, so 2,200 panels on each individual unit. So it is definitely a special project.
FLS Energy, a solar generation company based in Asheville, is partnering with Atlantic Marine Corps communities to make solar hot water heating a reality for military housing at Camp Lejeune.
Each panel that you see on the roof is heating hot water for the individual unit, so the families that are living here, and each panel will produce 50 gallons of hot water per day.
Each house on the street will have a solar panel on its rooftop that is responsible for 75 to 80% of hot water needs.
This will be beneficial because it's offsetting, in this case, electricity, but whatever your utility, whether it's electricity or gas, the idea is the solar energy prevents your utility from turning on. So in this case, the electrical elements would not turn on.
With more and more panels being installed at Lejeune, this quickly became the largest residential solar thermal project of its kind in the continental U.S.
When they passed the law in North Carolina that required the utilities to have a solar set-aside, it created some additional funding capability.
With the signing of Senate Bill 3 in 2007, North Carolina became the first state in the Southeast to adopt a renewable energy standard portfolio. Under the law, investor-owned and public utilities in North Carolina are required to meet a growing percentage of their energy needs through renewable resources over the next decade.
We were able to come back to the base with a new package, and we're able to offer them these systems, no capital expenditure to them. They buy the power from us, and then any of the renewable energy credits that we produce from the power or from the panels we sell to the utility.
The project is partly funded under the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, which made more than $16 billion Energy Department dollars available for green energy projects in the U.S.
As the developer and the owner, it's pretty amazing to be able to have a project like this started when we're not funding any of the capital expenditures for the project. The funding is happening through a combination of both state and federal tax investment credits. The local utility has goals for renewables, so these systems generate something called renewable energy certificates, and the utility has agreed to buy these certificates from FLS for 10 years. So that's another part of the funding.
With this project at Camp Lejeune being the largest solar power residential project of its kind, this could be the new way that you harness power for your neighborhood.
And we commission the system. We will basically come to the heart of the system. We've got our panel on the roof, which collects all the heat. And what we have here is our control system, and that's what's manufactured and put together in Asheville. And we ship them here, and that's installed, and you can see our pipes, the black pipes that go up to the roof and connect to the solar panel. What we have is the control measures the temperature on the panel, and then the temperature in the tank. When the temperature at the panel gets hotter than the tank, our little pump turns on and brings the heat from the panel and puts it in the tank.
Even on a cloudy day, the solar hot water heater kicks into its reserves, saving money and keeping electricity off the grid.
So ideally, if yesterday was a nice sunny day, we have an 80-gallon tank, so we're going to have plenty of hot water. And if that's used up, then we get to back it up with electricity.
The plan now is to continue to expand the solar thermal project to other military installations. The goal for all involved is for renewable energy to go mainstream and solar panels to be commonplace on every street.
It's pretty amazing that we're getting cheaper power, we're taking all the that electricity off the grid, and we're saving money as well.
There are plans to expand the solar hot water heating project to other branches of the military. For more information on solar initiatives, visit our website, unctv.org/ncnow.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.